Namaste, hello and welcome back to another video on Hamsavahini Vajraasthra. I'm Awhona. Today's video is going to be a shout out video for small booktubers. Now this is part of the St. Patrick's Day shout out, which was originally started by Kelly from Books.I'mNotReading, and I'll leave a link to her video about this in the description box below, as well as leave it in the overhead cards above for all of you to cross-check. As we progress through this video, I will also try and append all the links for the other shout-outs which were done by other booktubers, which was linked to St. Patrick's Day shout-out, which was started off by Kelly, of course. So do please join me further in this video. So now let's start off with the shout-outs. Now, if you notice in the description box below, I have tried to broadly categorize most of the booktubers whom I'm doing a shout-out for, and you can definitely pick and choose whichever booktube channel you like or who meets your interest in the specific genres you are focusing on and whom you do find very interesting. And I have also posted a link to their booktube channels as well as their recent videos or the latest videos, so you can definitely cross-check with them. So the first shout out that I'm doing is for Joan Liz Luna, and Joan's channel is called The Rabbit Hole, and Joan joined this community in 2021, and her channel focuses on genres such as fantasy, horror, sci-fi, and especially cure books. So one of her recent videos is about her TBR for the March readathons which are ongoing, which is Koreadathon, and there is another readathon which is called This Readathon. So she has really made some wonderful choices in her TBR. In fact, she really reads very good books and shares her thoughts after reading the books as well, which is absolutely wonderful. So do go and cross-check her channel as well, and it's all in the description box below. And the second channel that I would like to do a shout out for is Kirby at KirbyTheBookishNurse, and Kirby joined this community in 2021, and besides being a licensed nurse, she is when she's not working, she whizzes through fantasy books like Harry Potter, and she loves reading fantasy, thrillers, YA, middle grade, and a lot of fiction books. She's extremely creative, and she's part of the Bookworm Alley book club, which is a Facebook book club which I joined last year because I just stumbled upon it. And Kirby is one of the administrators of this particular book club, and she makes wonderful readathons. So I have participated in the readathons. She made Creature Creation readathon, and she's a genius at making these readathons. So I'll post a link to her readathon videos in which she has spoken about, or she has announced the readathons, and you can definitely cross-check with that. And her booktube channel is the link to her booktube channel is in the description box below. And do remember, if you would like to join the Bookworm Alley book club, you can definitely join them, and also they are present on Discord, so you'll find all the details in Kirby's channel, so you definitely can cross-check. So these are two two channels who are under 100 subscribers, and they definitely can get a good boost with more subscriptions. So now the next booktuber whom I would like to do a shout out for is the Bookworm, and her name is Robin, and Robin reviews and talks about sci-fi, fantasy, sci-fi thrillers, and everything to deal with space opera and science fiction. And I came across Robin's channel while participating in the Sci-Fi September 2021 Readathon, and she was there in the Discord group as well. She's absolutely wonderful, and you should go check her channel if you are into sci-fi and space opera, because she does wonderful reviews. She reads the books, gives the review, and she also discusses the awards and the nominations and her thoughts on them, which are very, very helpful. So I'll post a link to her booktube channel in the description box below, and her recent video is very interesting. It's called Amnesia or Amnesiac Narrators, Time Travel and Being Stuck in a Computer, or in terms, February wrap-up. So it's absolutely wonderful, and it's all given in the description box below. Now the next booktuber whom I would like to do a shout out for is Kristen from Kristenelle-SFFReader, and as you can guess, Kristen is mostly into SFF or science fiction, fantasy, as well as space opera, and she also discusses books on which have been nominated for the Sci-Fi Awards. This year she is focusing on the Hugo Awards. She has also recently done a video on her thoughts about the nominations which have been done for the Nebula Awards. So in case if you are into science fantasy and science fiction and space opera, etc., you definitely can cross-check her channel. She has also hosted one of the most recent novella readathon. It's a sci-fi, it's not exactly sci-fi, but it's called Novella Readathon 2022, which I did participate in, and it was absolutely wonderful. So I'll post a link to her most recent video, which is the Nebula nomination reaction video, and also a link to her booktube channel in the description box below. And these two channels could definitely do very well with your subscriptions, so they are under 200 subscribers. So the next booktuber whom I would like to do a shout out for is Faith from Faith&books, and Faith has been around for 2 years, so she has been making videos since I believe late 2019 or early 2020s, and she makes videos and focuses on classics like Shakespeare, Victorian literature, Jane Austen, and she also has her life updates. She's a grandmother, and she also loves gardening, because I did watch one of her videos last year, which was on permaculture, and her channel is absolutely wonderful, and she does her videos not only inside her room or in her house, but she also does it outside, which is something which I really love. And she talks about books, and she gives her opinion, which is absolutely wonderful. She recently participated in the Feb Regency Readathon, and her latest video is the wrap-up for the Feb Regency Readathon, and I'll link that video in the description box below, and also leave a link to her channel just above it, so you can just cross-check. Now the next booktuber whom I would like to shout out for is Katja from ReadWriteCreate. Now I recently stumbled upon her channel, and I immediately subscribed to it because it's absolutely wonderful. Now Katja is a writer, a reader, and a project manager, besides being a book lover, and she has made bookish challenge videos since 2020, and Katja's most recent video is about Koreadathon reading challenges as well as life challenges. Now, as you know, Koreadathon is a week-long readathon which is running currently from the 7th to the 13th of March. So by the time you watch this video, it will be the 13th of March. And Katja has been making these wonderful videos. She also talks about in length about Ukraine situation as well. So you definitely can cross-check with the video as well as her channel link, which is all given in the description box below. Now, the next channel that I would like to do a shout out for is probably one of my favorite channels, and this is Zealots, and they are Orion and Prometheus. Now, they joined the community in the summer of 2019, and this mother and son duo does excellent review videos, especially for non-fiction books, and which are definitely history books. They read excellent books which are based on various categories within the non-fiction section, and I absolutely loved the latest video, or the most recent video which they had posted, which is on Moby Dick, wherein Prometheus is asking the questions and Orion is answering. That was a very interactive video where both of them were participating. I absolutely loved it, and I'll post a link to that video in the description box below, as well as their channel link for all of you to cross-check. And the next booktuber whom I would like to do a shout out for is Faith&books. Now, Pat has been around here for some time, and she usually makes videos on book unboxing, and the books which she unboxes and the merchandise within it is absolutely wonderful. She also does review videos for non-fiction books. She does reading vlogs. She also makes videos on her favorite reads, and her most recent video is the March released arcs, and I'll post a link to that video in the description box below, as well as to her channel. And one of the videos which I really liked, or the one which I really watched when I had stumbled upon her channel, was the fairy loot unboxing, which was done for March, and it was absolutely, the merchandise and it was absolutely wonderful, and the way Pat showed the merchandise was also exquisite. It really made you feel wanting to subscribe to those boxes as well, or the subscription boxes for the books. So she's got a wonderful channel, and these 4 booktubers are under 400 subscribers, so they definitely can reach up to 500 with your support and help. So do please subscribe to them. Now, the next booktuber whom I would like to do a shout out for is Becca from the book Sanctum, and I just love Becca's hair. She has done something so wonderful with it, and Becca's channel is all about sci-fi books, especially graphic novels and comics, and she also discusses TV series on her channel. And her latest video is a comic book recommendation for beginners, wherein she recommends graphic novels which are very interesting. So if you do love graphic novels, do please check out her channel. The next booktuber whom I would like to do a shout out from is Priya from Delhi, India, and her channel is called The Chaotic Mess. And Priya is from Delhi, and she makes videos on unboxing book boxes, stationery hauls, books, and life in general. And she also reviews journals currently available online, and its practical feasibility. So you can get a lot of advice about stationery if you are one of those people who are very particular about what sort of stationery you use and what you're using it for. And she makes life updates videos as well, and book haul videos as well. And her most recent video is about a book sale which she went to, which is the Friendico's book sale, which was held at Delhi. And I'll post a link to this particular video in the description box below, as well as her channel link in the description box. So these 2 booktubers are under 500 subscribers. Now, the next booktuber whom I would like to do a shout out for is the History Reader. Now, I do really apologize, but I have gone through most of the videos on this channel, and they are excellent videos, but I did not catch the name of the person who's making the video, so I do really apologize for that. But the channel is called The History Reader, but this channel is absolutely wonderful. If you are a history lover, you definitely should check this channel. He does videos and reviews books on history, and usually they are really dense books, and you'll get a very good opinion about them. He is an avid history reader, and his most recent video is Mount Everest history. Of course, this person is from Australia, and I will post a link to his video, his most recent video, which is Mount Everest history, as well as his channel link in the description box below. Now, the next channel that I would like to do a shout out for is Matthew's channel from Reading with Matthew, whom I recently stumbled upon. Now, Matthew is from New Orleans and has joined the community since 2021, and Matthew's channel focuses on cure books, especially cure thrillers and cure romance, fantasy book, there's a bit of horror, and there's much more. And his latest video is a February wrap-up, where he talks about the 800-page fantasy book which he actually completed recently. And do please check out his channel, it's absolutely wonderful, and the links will be in the description box below. And the next booktuber whom I would like to do a shout out for is Shari from Shani and Books. Shani is an Australian Filipino mom, and she does videos on book reviews, on vlogs, on book tags, on Goodreads Choice Award nominations and her thoughts on it, etc. And she is absolutely creative in choosing her TBR, which is one dominant feature which I did find on her channel. And she does play TBR games, and she is very creative in playing these TBR games to select her TBR for the month. So in case if you are having issues, or if you are confused about what TBR you would like to choose, just go to her channel, check her TBR games, and you can definitely play one of them, and you can get or you can put a TBR together within minutes. So her latest video is my TBR game, which is the March TBR game, and I'll leave all the links in the description box below. So these three booktubers are under 600, and they definitely can benefit with your subscriptions. So the next two booktubers whom I would like to do a shout out for are booktubers who have been here for quite some time, but they are under 700. However, if you really go through their videos, their content is really very good, and you can learn a lot from their content. So the first is Alisa from Alisa Reads, and Alisa has been here in the community for quite some time, and her channel explores a broad range of genres such as romance, contemporary, literature, sci-fi, thrillers, etc. And her latest video is her March TBR, in which she does share books which have YA fantasy, it has romance, it has Percy Jackson, etc. And all the links will be in the description box below. The next will be one of my favorite booktubers when it comes to gothic fiction, and that is Hannah from Legate M. And Hannah is a published author, and her channel focuses on fantasy and gothic fiction specifically. She is the creator of Gothtober Readathon, which is one readathon that I have been doing consistently since its inception way back in 2020, and I do this alongside Victober, which is also another readathon that I participated in since I have come to know of its existence. So Gothtober is a month-long readathon, and where we read only gothic books, and there are some wonderful prompts, and this year there were themes, etc., which was absolutely wonderful. And Hannah owns a bookshop as well, which is the Wayward Point bookshop or bookstore, and I'll try and leave all the links in the description box below. And her latest video is the February potluck wrap-up, wherein she picks up a a particular a book name which she has already read, and she talks about it and gives her opinion on it, and they are absolutely wonderful. And her channel is my go-to channel when it comes to reading Gothic fiction. Also, she is one of the coordinators for the Lamentable Library Book Club, which she hosts along with the Velvet Library, and I will link all of that in the description box below for all of you to cross-check. So these are two booktubers who are under 700. They are absolutely wonderful. The content in their videos is wonderful. However, they can definitely do well, so with more subscription. So now the next shout out is for the booktuber who is under 800 subscribers, and this is Tiffany at The Beautiful Minutiae. And I stumbled across Tiffany's channel recently, and Tiffany's channel mainly focuses on middle grade genre, which is her favorite genre, and she makes videos on book tags, vlogs, book hauls, 5-star predictions, etc. And the last booktuber whom I would like to do a shout out for, who is under 900 and is doing very well and is one of my favorite booktubers, is Janelle at Too Fond of Books. Now, Janelle joined us in 2020 and her channel focuses on mystery, crime, thriller, and she also reads classics. She's got her famous Monday mystery series where she makes book recommendations on mystery books and thriller books, and she has also been a co-host to some wonderful readathons, especially one of the readathons which is currently ongoing, which is the March Mystery Madness. And I absolutely love her channel, and you should go and check them out. The books which she recommends is absolutely excellent and wonderful, and I'll post her link to her latest video, which is the March Mystery Madness top 22 in the past 22 years, and also a link to her channel in the description box below for all of you to cross-check. She is just under 900, so she definitely can do very well and reach 1K with your support. So now this brings us to the end of this video. Those were the few shoutouts that I wanted to do for small booktubers who were under 900 subscribers, and they could definitely benefit a lot with your subscriptions and your support. And I am a small booktuber as well, so you can definitely subscribe to me if you really found this video interesting and if you find my channel interesting. Also, don't forget to click on the bell icon for instant notification. I post videos every Sunday. I just hope that you really liked this video, and also this video would benefit the booktubers or the small booktubers whom I mentioned, and they would profit with your subscriptions and support. So that's all I have for today. I will be back with another video very soon. So till then, take care, have a good reading week ahead, and namaste.